What is going on, world? What's up, everyone? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Starcraft 2 video. This one is between Starcraft 2's current best players. Spawning here in the bottom right hand corner of Fracture Ellie, playing with the red Zerg pieces. He's currently known as the best player on the planet and wants to continue to prove that point. His name is Serral. And his opponent, spawning in the top left-hand corner of the map, playing with the blue Protoss pieces. He got on the board and wants to continue getting himself back into this series. His name is Stats. So, guys and girls, you can check out all the games in this series on the YouTube channel. And I will say this, that this series has been, is certainly one of my favorites that I've ever casted, simply because of the stakes here. So you have a Korean in Stats versus a non-Korean in Serral. You have that this is the global finals, which were played at Blizzcon. In this series in particular, and in this game, of course, and this game is one of those games, is the grand finals of the global finals. Lot riding on this game. There's a lot riding on this series. There's a lot of pride here between, you know, two of the best players currently in the world in StarCraft 2, of course, in their specific races, which being for Stats, a absolute top-of-the-line Protoss player, and Serral being the absolute beast that he is with the Zerg pieces. So, as we move into this game, Stats seems to be going for a relatively standard build. Once again, he's going to go ahead and get that gateway into the Assimilator, Cybernetics Core, and then a Natural Nexus. Whereas it looks like Serral's going for that Hatch Gas Pool opener, very standard, and looks like this probe is going to try to see if he can see the timing of a third base, or if a third base is going to be going down here relatively soon. Twilight Council, very early Twilight Council. So interestingly enough, we're going to get a very early Twilight Council, and the question is Serral going to find out about this? I'm assuming he's going to find out about this very, very soon. These two players have been really going at it, though, the entirety of this series. A couple of these Zerglings are going to try to make their way into the natural base and are pretty much stopped in their tracks. It does look like we are going to get the Warp Gate research going here for Stats. And then it looks like he's going to go with a Stalker at this point. Robotics facility is going to be coming up as well. And it looks like that this Stalker is going to try to stop Serral from seeing the Twilight Council back here. And I think Serral is going to find out about this. He is just that good, guys. He is going to find out exactly what's going on. And now we've got the Dark Shrine coming. Wow. Very interesting unit compositions that we are seeing out of our Protoss player right now. And now at this point, that Dark Shrine, our Zerg player is going to want to know exactly what's going on. He's going ahead getting the lair up and running, as well as the Roach Warren. So, not too much panic here, at least at this point, from Serral. But knowing now that there is a Twilight Council out, he does not know about this Dark Shrine, at least as of yet. We are going to have the War Prism coming out now. And you have Zerglings scattered all across the map, and they are going to know, basically, essentially, exactly when this push is coming. I mean, it's just absolutely a brilliant play here by Serral so far. He's going to know exactly, pretty much exactly, you know, what's going on here. We are going to get 4 of the Dark Templar out here. And I love that decision. They are going to come across the map here, and they are going to start doing some substantial, or try at least, to do some big-time damage here against against his opponent. These queens are going to run away and do what they can, but man, oh man, this is here to do a lot of damage and could potentially do so much damage to the Zerg player. But all that said and done, Stats is of course still, you know, he's still going to probably put on a little bit of some pressure going with those Archons now. He did throw, you know, it seemed like he really didn't throw the Zerg player too off guard. At least Serral was so fast to responding to all of this that made it pretty easy. So one of those queens is going to be really hurt. Now we've got these Archons now are going to try to at least get a couple of kills now on some of these some of the drones. Not too much damage has been dealt yet though. Third base is going up for Stats, so it's buying him some time. He's this game is buying him a lot of time at this point to prepare for the later stages of the game and really build up his economy, whereas keeping Serral on 3 bases. So we're going to have to keep an eye on all of this as a whole, simply because there's a decent amount of, you know, units now on the playing field. The question is are they going to be able to? This pickup micro is beautiful right now, by the way. Getting a couple of kills for his troubles here and there. While this is all going on, the Forge is being constructed. We have charges being researched out of the Twilight Council. And you got Immortals that are starting to come out. Wow. Stats is starting to play this thing very interestingly. And I'm liking it a lot. I'm liking how he's playing this. He's keeping this Zerg player still on 3 bases. So the question is Serral going to go for a push here relatively soon? Because the longer this game goes, this army is going to be very scary for Serral to have to deal with. So here we go. We are going to have Immortals as well as Zealots as well as a Stalker, and then of course a couple of Archons here, and then some Sentries moving in. This is a massive army coming in here. And I am a little bit worried here for Serral. Serral right now is completely, he is actually supply blocked. And this is a pretty menacing army right here. This is an army that could do crippling amounts of damage here. Now, there are some Swarm Host out. Those Swarm Hosts very well could do substantial damage to this army. The question is, though, is he going to have enough here to really hold on against this army? And I think the answer is he does have a good amount here. I'm not sure if he's got quite what he needs, though, at least at this point, because he's going to go ahead and he's going to get some of those force fields up. And there's a lot of Protoss here. He's starting to chase the Zerg player back into his place. Those Archons are doing a lot of damage as well as these Immortals. Beautiful play here, really, by both opponents right now. It could be anybody's game here. This is a scary little army that Stats has. And the longer this goes, this could, this could really go in favor of our Protoss player. Now, it does look like Serral is getting that 4th base now. So the longer this game goes, Serral could definitely be in a much better position. But those Archons are going to start going after those Locusts here. Beautiful play here. And then, of course, you've got the pickup micro. And it does look like Stats is going to start to move his way home. And while he's on his way home, he has got some High Templar, which those High Templar hits have been so scary. It does look like Serral is going to go on the aggressive here, at least at this point. And Stats is in a position right now where he is going to be attacked here by Serral. Serral's got some beautiful bios there. Definitely getting the trap on a few of these units, though, is Stats. And now Stats is going to warp in more and more units. He's got a really nice economy and really nice amount of gas as well as minerals. And here we go, trying to trap. Oh my, the beautiful storms there and the beautiful trap there by Stats was absolutely brilliant. Here we go. It does look like a little bit of some micro is going to be needed here for Serral, and Serral is going to try to get some biles down. But as the longer this game goes, I am getting a little bit worried here for Serral because he is under a lot of heat right now. There is going to be some zealots here that are going to try to do some damage against, of course, this 4th base location. And it does look like those zealots are going to start getting surrounded here by all of these units. That all being said, it's nothing in the grand scheme of things. These zealots are on charge and doing a little bit of some damage here. Stats is really playing this thing pretty well right now. He has got so many High Templar, Immortals, and Archons coming. They are going to go after, oh my god, the Ravagers are in so much trouble right now. Beautiful play here by Stats so far. He is coming after his opponent right now and just showing him why he is boss. The storms are coming down, and these storms are doing so much damage to all of those locusts, and this is gonna possibly become a significant problem here for Serral if he cannot hold on right here. He needs to hold on to get his economy back up, but look at all of these High Templar that are oh my god, doing so much damage here. The Immortals, they go right after that 3rd base location, getting so many kills here, and GG is called, and Stats evens, well, he doesn't even up the score, but he gets one step closer to evening up this series, taking us to a game number 6. I hope you guys did enjoy this game between Serral and Stats, and if you did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and as always, I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.